gals are feeling right now, but we're cooking most every meal at home. Sometimes we go out and support our local restaurants and go through the drive-thru, I get it. But do you look at the stove before dinner and say, oh my word, if I have to cook one more thing from scratch, my head's gonna spin off? Or you're thinking, what can I make that's different? Because the kids keep saying, Mom, Dad, we had that last Tuesday. Can we have something different tonight? Well, what if you went to your freezer and you pulled out Stromboli? Now you're talking. Stromboli from Leonetti's from South Street, Philadelphia, where in my opinion, Stromboli was born, or at least it should have been. This is pretty incredible. What we've got for you is pretzel dough Stromboli. So you can choose to either get this, 6 of them, each 12 ounces, eat them end to end, they're fantastic, in cheesesteak, which is full of premium beef and American cheese, or this Italian meat, or meat lovers, we call it Italian meats, and it's full of all your favorite Italian meats with the beautiful Italian seasoning. Now, if you want all cheesesteak, fewer than 400, if you want all Italian meats, fewer than 500, and if you want our combo, where you're gonna get 3 and 3, you get, we have 1,200 available. You also have auto delivery where we can ship these every 60 days for a year. What we're going to do is invite in our special guest from Leonetti's. Lisa Brady is standing by live on the phone. Miss Lisa, how are you?
Hello, David. I'm so excited to be talking with you.
Well, thank you. We're excited to have you here. Forgive me for not looking up. How are you? It's good to have you with us.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, good, good. So Leonetti's has been around on South Street, Philadelphia for how long?
Yeah, they've been around in South Philly, David, since the 1970s,
Wow.
but their family recipes from Italy go back 100 years.
Whoa. Now, they made these classic Strombolis in pretzel dough. Now, one thing we know a lot about here in Philadelphia is cheesesteak, and we know a lot about pretzels, and we know a lot about Italian hoagies. So what Leonetti's did is took some of the greatest traditions of this area and combined them into this offer, right?
Right, you got it, David. And these are fully cooked, all right? But what's really unique about them is they're a combination of the Leonetti's known and loved Stromboli and the famous South Philly soft pretzel. All right, so they combine the two, and David, these are handmade, hand-rolled with that special Leonetti pretzel dough and delicious high-quality meats and cheeses.
So there's the cheesesteak full of premium beef and cheese. And then we get into the Italian meats, and this is something we know a lot about in Philly too, a good old Italian hoagie or sub, right? But this is going to be a Stromboli full of the cheese and the meats, and then of course maybe dip that in a little fresh marinara sauce, and that's just a little slice of heaven right there. Yes.
Now that, like you were saying, the Italian meat has that delicious deli sliced pepperoni, Genoa salami, mozzarella cheese, American cheese, and then of course enrobed in that special pretzel dough.
Oh. And dusted with Italian seasonings, which is great too. Now, Lisa, when we get these at home, they are frozen and they're in these little bags. Talk to us about preparation for these.
Right. So what we recommend, David, is that you thaw them overnight in the fridge, and then preheat your oven to 400 degrees, take them out of the bag and put them on a cookie sheet or parchment paper, and then bake them for about 15 minutes. And don't forget, these are already fully cooked. You're just heating them up.
Yeah, you can see the brownness even on the bottom of the crust. So what I'm going to do is take these out, thaw them in my fridge for a day, and then that night, take them out of this little plastic pouch, pop them onto a sheet pan, and get them into the oven. And then how long do they bake there?
They're going to bake, David, for about 15 minutes.
Enough time to make a beautiful salad, maybe a pitcher of iced tea, right?
Right, exactly.
And maybe warm up your favorite jarred marinara sauce. Maybe you make your own. It's whatever you like, whatever you need. But the best part is you've got a meal ready to go from the freezer into the fridge and into the oven. Now, here's what I have available tonight. If you want all 6 in just cheesesteak, I have 250 left. If you want all 6 in the Italian meats, only 400 left. And if you want 3 and 3 in the combo, 900 are remaining tonight. This is 5-pay, Lisa, but that 5-pay goes away at end of day today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight. We're in the midst of a flash easy pay event right now because we're helping everyone find their happy this month. And for a lot of us, happy is found in easy pay, right? So this and every item on air and online is 5 or more easy pays tonight, but that easy pay will expire at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. A lot of folks picking these up tonight because now here's a meal or two, depending on the size of your family, and you're not having to do any cooking. You're just heating and eating.
Yeah, I love that, David. And these are large. I mean, 12 ounces. That's like if you took one and cut it in half, that's 2 6-ounce servings.
Well, why don't we do that? Let me cut one of these cheesesteaks in half and show you now. I've got 2 6-ounce servings. So if you're cooking for 2 people, then here's 1 stromboli and 2 meals. Now for me, half of this would just be a snack. So it would be important for me to eat the whole thing, maybe even 2 of them. But look at that filling. No one's going to bite into this and say, "Where's the filling?"
Nope.
Look at this, and as I break him apart a little bit, just more and more of that cheese and premium beef comes oozing out. Now let's cut open. Let's cut open our Italian meats. And look here, all those meats that are piled in there, and then of course in the middle is that delightful mozzarella cheese and the wonderful soft pretzel dough. Boy, these things are crammed full of filling. Look at that.
Yep, we don't skimp, David.
Not at all. Oh, my word. These are amazing. These are going pretty quickly, as you might imagine, Lisa. A lot of folks are looking to stock their freezer. 800 of these are now spoken for. If you want all 6 in the cheesesteak, I have fewer than 100 left. If you want Italian meats, 300 left. And if you want that combo where you get 3 and 3, fewer than 700, but that's also our most popular tonight. Lots of folks are picking or choosing this combo. So what a great opportunity for everyone to have this. And Elisa, again, real quickly before we wrap up, we want to preheat our oven to what temperature?
400.
All right.
And then just take them out of the bag, put them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, and bake them for 15 minutes, David.
15 minutes. And remember, you're not cooking these, you're heating them because they're already arriving to you fully cooked. And now you pair this with a great, beautiful Caesar salad, maybe a glass of your favorite red wine or iced tea, depending on whether or not you're driving. Yeah, exactly. And then you've got dinner, or there will come a time when we're entertaining again, or maybe during this time you want to just entertain your family and make them feel special. Put a little plate of appies before dinner, little bowl of marinara, and then cut them into like little finger sizes and then skewer them with toothpicks. Miss Lisa, a pleasure to have you with us tonight. Stay well, okay?
Thank you so much, David. Great talking with you, and stay safe, everyone.
Good to talk to you too, sweetie. Be well. All right, we're now over half gone. If you want just the cheesesteak, I have 4 dozen. Italian meats, $250. Combo, $500. All I have remaining. We began with 2,000, and now over half of that quantity is gone. Please stay on the line for this. Don't dare hang up. Get yours while the getting is good. Something I know Stacy loves is a good stromboli. Her boys love stromboli. And so this is quick and easy.
I just put my order in for the Italian